dragons, and wizards all share it together. The Guild of Nova Nimbus rises at the center of it all, but its arcane power fractured with the disappearance of Xylophoney. With more questions than answers, the tides of magic have begun to shift, changing the world as we know it. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins. Fairy Tale Origins. Apparently our voice may not be working today, but the magic of the stars always works. Except for when the stars aren't out and it's daytime. Then it only sometimes works. I think we don't know where I'm going here, so I'll just continue. So, we have, of course, many goals to complete. Many goals that have already been going. And many goals that are slightly anew. In fact, I think I've figured out a couple things that we'll be able to do. But first, I think it's time to take a quick gander at the stars for that hidden constellation. Zombie, if you could just stay... Okay, look, I'm just going to swing this at you. And now I'm going to go over here and see if we can find the elusive constellation. It would totally be right here. There's separate sparkles and everything, but... I don't think it's where we're going to find it. Let's take a quick look at the little book here and see if we can find the constellation of Horologium. So that constellation should look a little something like that. Just a regular upright hourglass. But if we are going to take a peek at it, and keep in mind we'll only be able to do this like once every night. Oh, is there 2 missing constellations? There's another constellation I know nothing of. But assuming that it's just not here. There's nothing to be seen here. Usually you can see the stars, they're the extra bright ones, which make up the constellations, but there's no bright stars in these blank patches of sky. So, nothing new. Nothing new. But good to see you all, good to see you all. We have a large amount of like gods joining us today, and hopefully, if we get a record broken, we'll be doing another one of these streams tomorrow. But I also do think that there's going to be more happening later today of something. Perhaps it won't be magical adventures, but it might be pirate adventure. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Oh man, the stars are flickering up there, and I keep thinking some of them are constellations. Well, obviously there's tons of constellations, but not Horologium, the elusive constellation of maybe time? I hope it's time, considering it is an hourglass. That would make sense. But it's fine. It's fine. Entertainment! It's about to happen. So, of the things we could be doing today, let's look at the to-do list, because I think we did one of those things. Move the stupid cats? Done. Spy on evildoers? I think I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that soon. And no, I did not polish my horn. It's just a horn that grows... Okay, so I polished it a little, but that's just because it was getting dirty. Had nothing to do with the fact of me wanting a nice polished unicorn horn. It's nothing wrong with that. I think, you know, people should groom their body parts, protruding bones. You know what I mean. It's like clipping your nails, you know. Horns are made of keratin, right? Yeah, I think so. Whatever it is, it's fine. Don't judge me. But of course we have defend against Xylophoney, which is a very important thing we must do. And we have build the dragon nest, which I have gotten a lot more work done on, and hunt more dragons, which we certainly defeated 2 dragons in the last 2 recent days. So, I think that we don't need to hunt any dragons today, but we do need to say hello to this little dragon, Fornax, the embodiment of fire. We need a good title for Fornax that has to do with fire, because I feel like there's a lot of cool titles that he could use. Like we have Aurora, the Queen of Ice, but he's not the King of Fire. He could be the Avatar of Fire, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. And no, I can't clip the horn because that would hurt. That would hurt really badly. So, Fornax, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you're fully fed. Excellent. Ooh, 9 days into stage 1. Let's go take a look around everything, shall we, Fornax? The constellation of fire. I want something that has to do with stars, and that happens to be a title. I think that would be the goal. But this is Fornax. He is our new dragon. We need to get him some armor. So, if we are going to make him the embodiment of fire, he needs to be the classic, you know, fire-smelted steel. We'll give him some iron armor. So we're going to need a lot of iron blocks. And we do not need this gold, because I think some people were hoping that he would be wearing iron armor, since we haven't had any other dragons with iron, and it's quite fitting. So I like it. Let's see, Mineralis for a male dragon. It's possible mineral. Yeah, there's. First, let's get the dragon. Now we have a lot of names laid out. In fact, before I get this armor made, let me show you guys some of the future names of dragons we're going to have. So the names can be, of course, Vicio, Armara, Avitas, Decidia, and we have little lists saying if they should be male or female names. Evorcio, a male name, Lucerna, a female name, and so on and so forth. Obviously, things can change depending if we feel the right way for the right dragon. Some of the names are obvious, others aren't. We'll find solutions. Sniffles today. Sniffles. Sniffled magic. The burning star. Ooh, the meteor. The star of fire. Maybe. The burning star. Fornex, the burning star. Avatar of fire. It's tempting. That is tempting. Yeah, Octans would be a water dragon name, but there aren't exactly water dragons that I've ever found before. Prince of Fire and Flames. The Firestorm Bringer. The Blazing Star does have a nice ring to it. Burning Star. Either. So how's everyone doing out here? Jeez, Aurora! You big? Look at you. Let's get you some food, and let's get Thor some food. As you can see, we have figured out how to name Thor. Some people, some of the light gods had spoken to me. They suggested that what we have to do to name these dragons, or name rather the hippogriffs, is simply remove their saddle. So, before, I guess we should get making this dragon armor. Nope, we're gonna keep one train of thought. So, name tag. We're gonna take this name tag and get Freya up in here. Because we already have a name tag for Odin. And this one will be for Freya. And now we can go get names upon those hippogriffs. There we go. Odin and Freya. Fornax, the embodiment of Ember. Ember just sounds like a small flame, very small flame, which right now is fitting, but he's going to grow into a powerful beast of flame. So, we will have to see. The Dragon Bone Sword, we will be doing that soon. Probably not today, that's probably tomorrow. But look at what we have done here. Thanks to Fornax, me and him have been hard at work with a little bit of fire magic, charring the entire ravine. Of course, we charred some of it with okay, so obviously we didn't actually char it. We used the conversion one to convert a lot of this into charred grass, charred stone, and charred cobblestone. We're also considering a few options here when it comes to pathing, additions to it, but this is our blank canvas, as it were. And, you know, gold has begun to pile up as well down here. So, pretty good things coming. We have a little pit here we might make something of, but what does everyone think of how this is looking so far? The Dragon Ravine, because I think the charred look is definitely much better. I love the icy look, but it's just so plain. The charred look has a lot of different dimensions and textures when it comes to it. So, we could potentially make some things happen when it comes down to that. At least I think so. So, looks like some of the light gods are enjoying it. But I do want to go over to the other hippogriffs we have, who have been hiding out in this cave here. Have you done anything with... Nope, you're just still living in a hole. Look, you guys can... Alright, we can probably get you back to the cave and get Aurora into here. I think that's going to be one of the goals of today. Yeah, the ice dragons, obviously we can do a little something with the ice dragon, but we'll probably make the mouths of the ice dragon cave spread out and like almost lattice spiderweb out with frost. And I think that'll probably look really good, because just looking all ice by itself, most ice looks similar or the same. However, if we just do ice in a couple specific places, it'll really enforce the sheer cold. that's coming out. So, Fornex, you can just chill here in this fiery wonderland. I'm just gonna go name a couple of hippogriffs, now that we have working name tags. I wish Loki was around here somewhere, but you know, the trickster he is. So, that's fine. And now we have blocks of iron. Man, the sniffles. Had to chop some wood today, so the allergies are at bay. Well, not at bay, rather. So here we are, we have Hippogriff. This Hippogriff shall not be named Freya. Make sure we get the right name tag upon the right Hippogriff. Odin. And let's get this name tag over here. Let's get this saddle back upon you. And this Hippogriff shall be known as Freya. There we go. Now they can officially have their names. There we go. Odin and Freya. Sitting in a cave. Okay, I can't think of anything romantic that rhymes with that. You better B-E-H-A-V-E behave. Oh wait, no, you just need to rhyme the letters. Do any letters rhyme with A? Ave. I don't think so. Fornex, let's get out of here. We can fly them back later. Fornex, the descendant on the... Well, that's getting a little too specific of things here. I think the Fornex, the burning star. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. The burning star, the avatar of fire. Those are things I'm thinking of so far. Those are things I'm thinking of. So we shall see. Let's put him back into his pen so we can proceed to get jiggy with it. Or do whatever else we're planning on doing today. Because... Oh yes, we planned on making armor! Ooh, Scorcher of the Stars. So let's get ourselves some iron blocks. And let's see if we can memorize how to make dragon armor. I don't know. What's one piece like this? Oh, geez, we're already off. Alright, like this. Oh, boy. Well, it's totally like this. Okay, so we have the tail piece. I know one piece is like this. And... one piece is like that. Alright, we're just missing the head piece. Okay, I really don't know what to do. So, dragon armor. So, to make the head piece, it is simply... Nope, I want to see the head piece. And that is like that. Okay, so I was close. I just didn't quite have it all figured out. Alright. So now, Fornex, you will have molten steel covering your body. Since, you know, you can probably take it. It's fine. There we go. Oh, what if I leave the head bare? That looks pretty cool. But that also looks pretty cool. I like it, Fornex. You're pretty cool. Molten steel. Yeah, that's what I think. The Fornex, entity of fire. I just want a better word than entity, because that's very broad. The spawn of fire. That sounds pretty cool. But let's get you all down here, Fornex. Feel free to, you know, enjoy your pile of gold. And I'm going to head out for a little bit. The Prince of Fire, Zuko. No, that's something different. I feel like that's something very different. Slightly different. Alright. So let's eat up some carrots. And see what we can do. Lord of the Burning Abyss. Well, he's not really a lord. He's just a representative of sorts. Yeah, yes, I'll be representing fire today. My name is Fornex, attorney at hand. It's not really great. It's bad at remembering crafting recipes. Look, my memory is all for the wizardry, not necessarily for the crafting. I'm not a smith. I know how to do a couple things, but I'm a wizard, not a smith. It's fine. The Son of Flames. It's possible. It's possible. Well, we'll keep those ideas coming in the comments, in the chat of the Light Gods, and wherever else it may be fitting. But what do we want to do next? We could... Ooh, you know one thing I do want to do? We have this Ender Dragon here, but we also have a couple other eggs. So let's just grab out those eggs and just see if how many we have, because I would like to have a large collection of them. Because we have the, oh, I guess they're all in here. Well, of course we have a king spider and an ostrich horse of different spawn eggs here, but we're talking about dragon eggs. Now I had more, but then of course the time magic made things a little difficult, so I might only have this jade egg. Now you guys know how wonderful I am at searching in here to find things. So there may be another egg in here, but I don't exactly see one. So yeah, I think we're going to maybe want to look for more of these eggs, and then we could possibly get some friends for our friend Ruby down there. What does everyone think of that? There's some good titles being thrown around for Fornax. But I think that might be a good idea, finding some friends for Ruby. So, because, you know, we're working on that Mother of Dragons title. We got 3 dragons now. So when it comes down to our list of titles that we have to, you know, make happen, I think that Mother of Dragons might be going from 2 to 3 ticks of our 5-tick system. We need to complete all of the titles. Star-Lord, of course, that's still taking some time to work on. I'm close to a 4th tick, but we're getting there. Master of Storms, I think we've always been teetering on the 1 and 2 with the amount of lightning we can conjure. The Formidable Flame, that's a nice title as well. Hero of Time, bit clueless. Bit clueless. All we have is the Watch of Flowing Time, and that's the only control we do have at the moment. So, the Wave Maker. Well, we'll probably have to speak with those gentlemen again soon about the Wave Coalition. So, that is a Jade Egg we have, and a Ender Dragon Egg. So we have a black and a green egg. Let's get another chest out here just for these eggs. It can just be a very simple chest, since it's not going to take a lot of eggs for this. But we'll put this here. We'll leave that one there for decoration. And let's see if we can find things. Ooh, a silver dragon for a silver egg. That's one thing we weren't thinking of. I forgot about silver dragons when we went here to discuss the potential names. That could definitely be another dragon for Mineralis. Or another one, perhaps. Mineralis could definitely be a silver dragon, though, because it's literally silver. It's a mineral. That could be possible. So, to go look for more of those dragon eggs out in the wild, shall we A, simply use our staff and mantle to fly around at high speeds, or B, take one of our hippogriffs out to fly around so we'll be able to notice things a whole lot easier in case we pass stuff up. Because flying like this is great and all, but it is a little fast and we can certainly pass things we may want to see. So, hippogriff or mantle? What are we thinking if we're going to go search for more dragon eggs? I mean, I suppose, yes. I only became the hero of time when time began to move once again, and time is indeed moving. But, you know, I still did that because I was able to control time. If it happened again, I'd be kept useless. A or B? I forgot that I was labeling it A and B, apparently. Fly with the staff, mantle, hippogriff. Let's see, fly on Thor. I haven't done much Thor flying. Ooh. That's not a bad idea. Alright. So it seems we have a lot of mixed ideas here, but we are in no rush. So, Aurora. What stage are you at, Aurora? Still stage 2. You can't fly on a dragon until it reaches stage 3. But you keep on growing, Aurora. You keep on growing. In fact, we should probably get you out of here so you can grow a little bit faster. Let's get you into the ice cave. Then we'll go flying out on Odin. I think, Odin, now that you're not a baby anymore, we can unhinge the entrance here. I trust you. I'm sorry, not Odin. Thor. Blah. Sorry. You remind me of your father. That's totally where the mistake happened, not because I'm stupid. Alright. Good plan, good plan. So, Aurora, I don't know how I'm going to transport. Okay, we'll transport you later. Thor, I need to get you a saddle and some armor. What kind of armor should Thor have? I can't get him like red and silver armor, but I could get him iron or gold. Iron armor, we're thinking? Okay. Feed your dragons? Okay, I'll feed a little bit more. Because we definitely just fed up Fornax, and I thought we fed Aurora. Yeah, we did, but Aurora's still a little hungry. You can have the rest of that, and a couple pieces for Thor as well. There we go. So let's get some iron hippogriff armor. Iron horse armor with feathers, I believe. And that will turn it into hippogriff armor. Or it might just be ingots. Hippogriffy. Yes, feathers indeed. I was correct. Shouldn't have checked it. I would have looked real smart. Let's see. Iron and gold are definitely 2 looks. But we'll do the iron for now. Maybe we'll upgrade them in the future. Okay, a lot of people are suggesting gold. We'll put the iron on for now since we have just made that, but we couldn't switch it to gold later. That is perfectly fine. Let's see, gold. Yeah, we already have that armor made. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a saddle. Any saddle fits a hippogriff or a horse. So, yeah, it's not going to be diamond on Thor. I don't think Thor is really a diamond type of hippogriff. Even though it would be kind of cute for that to match, but let's just do iron for now. There, that's some nice battle armor. And let's get the saddle upon you. There we go, Thor. Let's go fly out searching for dragons, shall we? Hey, first flight on Thor. Very nice. And one of the Light God asks when I'm going to stream on the other channel. Well, I don't know about the channel of Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, the card magic, but I will stream on the channel of Pirate Magic, or the Twitch channel, to be precise. The channel of Twitchery. Probably later today, after this stream, around the time of 6 p.m. EST. So we already do have a Jade Dragon egg. However, I think I want 1 egg to hatch and 1 egg for an egg collection. I think that would be pretty fun. So let's collect all of the eggs in addition to getting enough to hatch. So we're just looking for these surface eggs right now. Oh, well, this one will do for the collection. Obviously, these ones aren't hard to find, but when we get to the looking for specific colors, that's when this will become difficult. So now we have the green and red collections completed. Do we have any eggs over here? Just another red one. We don't need it. So let's throw a few of these items in here so we have inventory space, because, you know, it's getting a little tough. It's getting a little rough, a little tough. So, let's fly about, Thor. Take flight. Now, I think nice low areas are where we're going to find a lot of the eggs. We're finding a lot of green and red eggs. A lot of green eggs. Oh, seems there was a dragon that lived here. I probably defeated it since I defeat all the local dragons so they don't eat my friends. Ah, we'll have to check out that thing another time as well. But it's egg time. Let's see, the Light Gods are suggesting that we craft the Pharaoh Claw. I suppose we can take a look at that. The Pharaoh oh geez. That is an interesting looking weapon. Not necessarily the best of weapons, but we would need to find rough fur and animal claws to craft that. Well, if we do find some of those things, I will certainly consider it. Doesn't seem like, it seems a very brute force type of weapon, not necessarily anything magical. That's why soon I'm going to craft a sword of dragons. Green eggs and ham. No, we're not going to eat dragon eggs. That would be awful. Ooh, a black hippogriff. I certainly want to tame one of those soon, but my friend already did tame one, so I'm in no particular rush. Let's see what's over here. No dragons to be found. Let's find some nice lowlands. Let's see, will there be another series of Pixelmon magic? Yes, there will be eventually. One is planned to happen at a certain date, but I will not expose that date just yet. It's not immediate, though. Keep that in mind. It's not immediate. So let's see what else we can find. A little low on the dragon eggs. We need to find some nice lowlands. Maybe we should just follow water. But perhaps the mesa will grant us some things we haven't seen before. That's certainly a possibility. Come on, Thor, let's fly. Ooh, lowlands. Perfect. So let's see. More green jade eggs. Possibly. Possibly. It's not exactly what we're looking for. More green eggs! Father of winged creatures. What a title that would be for Xylo the Undying. It's possible. Let's see, a black hippogriff named Helen. Would it be Helen or Hela? Because I must say, I kind of have been mixing both Thor, you know, almost a comic style thing with that. Well, this isn't exactly what we're looking for, but it is a dragon lair breaching through to the surface. So let's take a quick look here. Excuse me. Skeleton? Would you mind meeting me over here to say that to my face? No. Armor protects me. Your arrows do not... Alright. You got one little shot on me. That's fair. Luke Evans says, ask us to play a game, Little Nightmares. It was his birthday yesterday. Oh, shame we missed it, but I will have to look into it. This is no time for games. This is time for dragon slaying. So, I believe we have some dust, so once we find the entrance to this dragon lair, we can take a look here. Mesa live in the Mesa. Whoa. That is a red dragon. A vile dispute. Should we fight it now? Or shall we fight it later? What does everyone think? Should we continue our search for the little eggs now? Or shall we fight this great beast and then find our own way up to the surface? Guess I want to make a bigger opening here if I'm going to be doing that. Odin can chill up on this hill. So let's see. I wish I had that sword made already. But we can still fight it off. It's fine. Yeah, he's up there. He won't be causing any chaos. So, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had a feeling which way the light gods would be swaying right there. And they seem to want us to fight this beast. So now we'll be able to fly ourselves out of here. Hey! But we are going to need to prepare some bending magic. Or we could just cut things up with this. The Paxel. A multi-tool of sorts. If they would ever like to go down... Excuse me, sir. I have a gift for you. Oh, you shot at each other? No, not that magic. I want to use this magic. Oh, I missed the spear. There we go. Woo! Alright, now since this is a lightning dragon... a fire dragon, we want to use lightning to fight it. It'll be more effective. We already got some extra charred cobblestone here. Excellent. We gotta hold on to that water bucket. Almost DMC'd it away. Have our carrots at the ready. A weapon for close quarters. And let's prepare some magic. So, let's get ourselves the big lightning spell and the lightning spear. The spear will probably be the main thing we use. Let's also have our shield on hand. Oh, where's my shield? I left my shield at home. Or is my shield in the bag? Nope, my shield is already in my inventory slot. There we go. So there we go. I think we have a good little setup going. And some apples of gold, just in case things get about as rough as they are next time. A dragon of fire. Well, let's fly. Alright. We have gotten to a good spot. Let's initiate this fight. Alright, keep him away. Come on, another shot. He's got his fire breath, but I have lightning. Ooh, he can send away that. Stay away. Oh, multiple breath attacks. I'm gonna have to eat this. Oh, you already have me in your jaws, do you? Alright. Well, let's fire another one of these. The little lightning bolts aren't doing anything to him. Uh-oh. Let's do a big one. Come on. Woo! That was better. That was certainly better. And what about one more right there, underbelly? Oh. Okay, that didn't fire exactly as planned. Huh. Water. Convenient. Come on, dragon. Oh, jeez, he got launched back. And while I was still in his mouth. Alright, let's get some food in us. Alright. I'm not through with you yet, dragon. Oh, I'm in the rocks. Apparently don't have enough chi to cast all these spells. Get me out of these rocks. I'd like to be able to see what I'm fighting. Gonna have to chomp up on another apple. Want? Second we drop, get us out of here. Alright. Stay back. Oh. His breath is powerful, this one. He has a very stinky breath. Come on. We're in his mouth again. We are in his mouth. There's a good lightning spell. One more big one. Oh, he's gonna bite us. Come on, big one right here. Keep him at range. Come on, just Run into the lightning for me. Now we're pushing him into the water with lightning. That's what we need to do. And he's got to be almost down by now. Come on. Ah, in his mouth again. In his mouth again. Ah, come on. Couple little lightning bolts. Out of chi now. Gonna have to go in. Come on, just a couple little chopsies. Alright. We need to get a little range here. Get our energy back up. This one's taking some hits. Oh, he got a quick bite on us. He's got quick reflexes. Yep, he's got some hot, stinky breath. Alright. Stay out of his range. Yeah, that's right. I fly faster than you. You don't have the power of the stars at your back. Whew. Alright. Let's get a carrot in us while we're flying. I don't know if I can eat and fly. Yes, I can. There we go. Oh, jeez, he got me. Alright. Come on. Couple more hits. And we need a big one. Right here it goes. Ah! He got a bite on us before we could launch it. Alright, let's get it range. Let's get the same range as before. Let us go, and... perfect. Come on, don't get the bite, don't get the bite. Alright, cool, I can keep him back now. Oh, he's gotten darker. Stay back. Come on. Lightning, go off, go off! He is a tough one. Come on, I need more lightning. There we go, come on! Fire! Huh. I'm kind of just surrounded in flames now. We have this one errant lightning bolt just chilling here. He's trying to find a way out. There's no way out, dragon. You're gonna have to face me. Come on, a little more chi. Come on, go down! You're the healthiest dragon I've ever seen. Come on, get some swings on him. Get him into the water. The water will weaken him. Think you can breathe fire on me? Well, I could do the same to you, but I'm choosing to use lightning this time. Alright. Got him back a little bit. Oh boy. That's a lot of fire. Jeez, he just put away some of that water with his fire. Alright, I sent him back with the lightning, but we need some more. Undying, undying, undying. Come on. Right here. This is the one. How are you still kicking? How? Yeah, Fornex Mantle, not a bad idea for fighting these dragons. Then again, we have had some aid from the Visio Mantle in just simply evading this dragon. What is with this dragon? Oh, there we go. Easy. No big deal. That was no struggle whatsoever. I am the slayer of dragons. I can handle just a simple little dragon fight. Right? Did that get a little loud? I do apologize. I'll consider getting your ears in check before doing another one of those. Yes, exactly. Once we have a dragon bone sword, then this will be a whole lot easier. But we do have ourselves a fire dragon here, so we could consider getting ourselves some more blood. So let me get some stuff to make that happen. I'm hoping Odin's okay. I'm sorry. I'm hoping Thor is okay out there. Because that was, you know, he might have gotten worried at a couple points. I wouldn't blame him if he did. That was an interesting fight where things occasionally looked a little difficult for me. But we're fine. We made it out alive, and that's cool. So let's get this fire all cleared out here. Jeez. We shall bathe in the blood of a red dragon. Well, we do already have enough red dragon scales for a set, so we don't need any more red dragon scales. So definitely going to harvest its blood rather than the scales. But first we got to clear out all this fire so none of these scales literally burn up. None of the blood disintegrates in front of us. I'm sorry, I'll try to stop calling Thor Odin. It's just when I'm flying around on a hippogriff, I've already broken it into habit to call it Odin. It's just he reminds me so much of his father, is all. There's nothing wrong with that. Ish. Yeah, and I could get the egg as well. So we'll see. Wait, if I get the blood, I won't get an egg? Ooh. But I need the blood to make a sword. If I'm going to make a fire dragon sword, I'm going to need the blood. Can I get some blood and then go for the egg? Let's see. I'm going to try a little test here. We're definitely going to get some blood here. But how much blood do we need for the sword? If we're going to make a sword of dragon fire, we only need 1 vial of blood. So I'm going to try to harvest first, then we'll go for blood, then we'll go for it. So, let's get the a nice little bottle. So we just need a little bit of the blood. Just a little blood. So let's try it. We certainly won't do all of the blood. We're going to start by getting scales, then we'll get other stuff, then we'll go back to the scales. Alright, let me just get some of the inventory cleared out so we can actually use this stuff. And go with that as well. There we go. And there's all the ice dragon blood. Okay, I guess we could use some of those potions of strength, not that we need it. Alright, empty inventory. So, first. What did we harvest? Couldn't quite see what I harvested there. Did I get any scales? Did I get any eggs? No, we got meat. Okay. Let's try again. One more of these. Alright. This time we harvest. We got meat once again. Alright, this time let's get blood. Let's get 1 bottle of blood. There we go. 1 bottle of fire dragon's blood. Now we'll harvest the rest of it. Here, now that's onto the scale state. We might be able to find an egg in there, and there is an egg. Good call-outs, everybody. Now we only got 1 vial of blood, but that'll be enough to make a sword. And we have a bronze dragon egg. So, bronze, if it's a female, will certainly be the dragon known as Lucerna. But we'll have to see. Oh, almost made it out in 1 attempt. I figured it wasn't going to be super easy to make it out of here. Let's just get another zip and a doodah. Hello, Odin. Did you see the fight? Was it cool? I think it was pretty cool. So let's get these spare bones out of here because we have more than enough bones. Let's throw the egg into here where it's nice and safe along with the dragon blood and a tier 5 skull. So we just got ourselves a bronze dragon egg. Any other constellation names you might imagine for that type of dragon? Because I'm thinking Lucerna. Oh, I fell off my dragon. I mean my hippogriff. I mean my Odin. I mean my Thor. I did that one on purpose. I'm sorry, that was mean. Okay. Let us see what we can find. I want to find more dragon. Red, green. Those are the only 2 colors we don't need. There's so many more colors to be found. Red. Green. Maybe these... Uh-oh. Fire that one off into the sky so we don't hit our hippogriff. Yeah, we're going to have to turn that ability off if we want to fly the hippogriff successfully. So let's do just that. There we go. Now, where might we find some other colors? I found other colors before. But I can't right now. Ooh, I do want to check out these floating things, though. Because they have potential to get us some nice loot. And I will be, of course, spying on the wizard known as Orange, because we know he was evil in the past. He was never the most evil, but he's done the most evil acts imaginable. Some of the most evil acts. So, we'll have to consider that when we scout him out. But we'll do that when we got a little more time to us. A sheep pet. We literally made a sheep pet already. So we'll just leave that there. Let's check out a few more of these things. See if there's any neat little pets for us to find. Almost. Nope. I guess I could just punch the sand and it would all come tumbling down. Alright, we gotta get all the way up. There we go. And let's see. Can I create storms by shooting lightning into the sky? And we have the double chest pad already. But I'll grab it just because. And let's take a peek over at this one. It's not exactly a storm. I can make lightning, but it's not really a storm. Oh, hello there. Enderman pet. That's cool. Yeah, right now I'm just the master of lightning bolts, not really the master of storms. So where did we leave our hippogriff? Oh, where are you, Thor? Totally didn't almost say Odin there. Not at all. Alright, so. It's nearby here. There you are. Alright, let's just check this one more. Just one more. What could that hurt? Oh. There we go. A lot better this time. Let's see. Ow! That was rude. Luckily, I can get up back up there. You can't. And a ghast pet. Okay, what does this one do? Shoots a fireball. Not exactly like I need that, but hey. You know, it's worth grabbing all these things. So let's get back over to Thor. Thor! I'm coming! You were over here, right? I better get high into the sky. And yes! Blue dragon egg. Sapphire. Alright. Perfect. Geez, there's a lot of bad guys around here. Ow, that hurt. I just want to launch into the sky to get a nice bird's eye view. There you are. Check my bags. Alright. What? No, I didn't call Odin Thor. I called Thor. This is Thor here. Gosh. Alright, check my bags. For what? What am I looking for? I think I have everything I'm looking for right now. I might have another colored egg there, but that is, we still want to collect 2 of everything, which we certainly didn't before. So I want to see if I can find another blue one. Let's see. If we do happen to have one of the colors already, feel free to let me know. I'm sure they can be in the bag, but this is a whole lot. We got to find more eggs anyway, so it's fine. Because we're looking for purple ones that exist. I think golden ones or yellow of some kind exist. And then there could be more. Fornax, the World Scorcher, the Immortal Flame. I don't exactly want to call him the Immortal Flame, because that's just begging for something to prove that wrong, you know? If I call Fornax Immortal, then someone's gonna come about and say, oh yeah? Let me just take out your dragon in the middle of a group fight. When she's off her guard and vulnerable. Commanded by the evil wizards. Sorry, bad memories. Don't worry, that's sorry. That's just, you know, tough times. Okay, we got another astro. Ooh! Yes! There indeed is an amber egg. That must be what it's called. Ow. I'm just going for the egg here. I will fight you. Or I'll just, you know, much quicker action to hop on my hippogriff and dip. Up, Thor. That didn't work flawlessly. Ooh, there we go. Alright. So we're almost there. We just need a purple one to complete the collection that I know of. So this is good. We fought a dragon today, which was an unexpected find. That one I just kind of blundered into it. I didn't even have to use any of my dragon senses. So, that's cool. Fornax, the Starlight Flame. I think if we're gonna call it the Star or something, the Burning Star sounds good. Ooh, dragon skeleton over there. I don't think we usually find these things in the desert, so let's go back towards where we kind of found the shore area. Then I'm gonna have to, you know, find out what way is back home. So, because I may not... Well, I can kind of check that, sort of, ish, maybe. Yeah, so let's fly this way, because this way is just generally towards home. So we'll go this way. Ooh, sweet, there's some lower nests here. Ooh, we got some speed. Oh, we can combine our speed from the constellation with the hippogriff speed when we're descending. Check this out. Maybe. That might just be the hippogriff speed I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think my hippogriff's just that fast. Thor, you got some speed to you. You're a tough one. You're a tough one. Yeah, I think the burning star sounds better than the blazing star. But either could go. Yeah, we saw that thing earlier. Cool. Let's go along the shore here to see if we can find more nests. Bingo. Nests. These might be the nests we already saw, though. So let's try flying far this way and seeing if we can do any of that. So we'll definitely have to check out that monument later on. I'm excited to do that. That nest is completely destroyed. This nest is another amber egg. Perfect. So we got 2 amber eggs. We're really just looking for the amethyst eggs. But amber is a good name for a dragon. Another amber egg there, but I already got plenty. So that's good. So we'll go out this way, then we'll take that general direction home. But there's so many emerald dragon eggs. So many. And then when we do decide to hatch these eggs, how should we hatch them? One at a time? Multiple at a time? What are we thinking? Because hatching them all at once probably isn't how we're going to do things. That would be a lot of chaos. But hatching multiple at a time is not out of the question. That way they'd have, you know, friends, like, exactly at their age. So that's a possibility. Ooh, hello, Lucky Block. Let's park you over here, Thor. Alright. And now, let's see. Can you, like, stop, please? That'd be great. Alright, where was that Lucky Block? Here it is. Really, Spider-Man? Stay back. And, oh, speaking of struggle. Heh, I think I can get out of this with this bucket. Nice. And then, can this break through cobblestone? I mean, obsidian. It looks like it can. There we go. Nice try, light gods. Nice try. I guess you didn't appreciate that because that was a block gotten to me by myself and not by the grace of the light gods. But of course, light gods, if you want us to open some more blocks, you know what to do. And we shall open more by the end of this adventure. So right now I'd like to find 1 blue egg and 2 amethyst eggs. I don't know if there's any other kinds of eggs. At least not eggs that I've seen. So that's cool. Dragon eggs love chaos. Well, dragons do, yes. So maybe a couple would be good, but I don't. Ooh! Amethyst egg. Perfect. Alright. So, let's get off the dragon. Pick up this amethyst egg. So we do have all of the eggs we can kind of collect right now. So that's good. Let's see. Okay. We'll definitely do at least 2 dragons at a time when we begin hatching them. But let's start going back this way. Oh, wait. No, it was this way to get close to where our destination was. And then we'll see if we can find those... Or our home, rather, not just a destination. And we'll see if we can find anything on the way home from there. There's certainly more red eggs near us. But we're not looking for red eggs. We're looking for the blue and the amethyst. Purple ones are under Nova Nimbus. Ooh. That sounds like an adventure. Yeah. Let's take our hippogriff home and then go check out what's under Nova Nimbus. Cuz I've heard tales how scary it is down there. There's apparently, you know, dangers and devils and skeletons, oh my. All kinds of brutal forces coming to fight. But now that I have, you know, Armara backing me up, now that I have Visio, you know, contained around me, I feel like we can kind of avoid any major hardship that would come from that. So, there's another lucky block there, but I'm not going to touch it because you light gods will dictate the lucky blocks today. We have another beacon thingy over there. I passed a blue egg. Ah, well, there's no going back isn't going to fix that. Oh well, that's why I didn't want to go looking around with my mantle, because then I would have passed so many more of the eggs than we saw. So many of them. Let's see here. Oop, I seem to have gotten myself turned around at a certain point here. So we need to fly this way. So we got that over there. Might be a little bit of a long flight. Ooh, amethyst egg. And there's underwater eggs here, which if I was a blue sapphire dragon, I would certainly lay eggs underwater. So that's good. Let's see. Amethyst. Oh yeah, ender eggs. Well, I think I can just... I think the ender eggs are in... Oh, no, you can't put the eggs into here. Okay, or maybe I just didn't out of fear. I think you wipe... I think you might be able to transmute the ender eggs, because it gave me the option. It's just, you know, I wasn't sure if it was worth attempting. But since it gives me the option and these ones don't give me the option, that makes me think that it's likely that that's a possibility. I think this is another green egg. Yeah, it is. So, nothing major. I guess I can swim super fast with this. Is there anything else here? I'm gonna leap out of the water like a dolphin. No, that's just more green eggs. All green eggs, no ham. Missed everything. I found almost everything. Of all the things I could have missed, I think we did a really good job finding these eggs today. Plus, I think I have a blue dragon egg stored somewhere. That's one I was pretty sure I got. I was pretty sure I had an amethyst one and a blue one. Amber I wasn't so sure of, but we got 2 of those. And we found multiple. So I think we got the major thing that we are looking for now. And of course the red and green eggs are the common ones when it comes down to it. Okay, so we want to go this way. Okay. Green eggs and ham. We're not going to eat the eggs! Not happening. No green eggs and ham. So get your Sam I Am self out of here. Ooh. We have another above ground temple here. Probably. Oh, jeez. Probably shouldn't have gotten so close, but I wanted to see the eggs. We got more amber eggs here. Ooh, a lot of amber eggs. Those eggs almost look different. I want to make sure they're not just something different. I have a sneaking suspicion that... Oh, no, we can still dig fast. Garnet. So there's amber and garnet. Oh, they are garnet. They're all garnet eggs. I was just calling them amber eggs. So, okay, garnet is fine. Yeah, amber's not a gem, and they're gem-based dragons. Mineral-based dragons. Understood. Amber's just very gem-like that I thought it would be one of the titles of these dragon eggs. Let's keep a good look around, though, just in case another blue egg pops up. Because we found so many eggs as it was. Okay, this is where we found the dragon earlier. This is it, right? Yeah, that's the same hole. So let's try flying over this way a little bit. Yeah, apparently we saw a blue egg but didn't get it. We'll keep just another eye out. Ooh, another spot to find a dragon. I'm just going to mark this location down because we don't exactly have time for another dragon fight today. But this will be found at the location of... Oh, geez, this will be hard. The location of -12 by 100. Oh, wait, no, that's just the Y. -12 by -2000. -1200 by -2000. Yeah, very good. We'll come back for that dragon later on. And, of course, we have more stuff here. Another one of these temples. I really gotta check out one of them soon. Who knows what could be inside one. We did explore... There's another... There's more... There's another dragon down here. Now that we're not looking for dragons, we can easily find them. And this one's going to be this -15. -12 by -15. Noted! Noted! Okay. Dragons ahoy. Good to find. Let's see. Beware of people who have green eyes because they have secrets to hide. Alright. All of the light gods with green eyes, proceed to raise your hand. Ooh, there's a red dragon over there. That's a young one, though. It's not going to have any eggs for me, so I think I'll leave it. I don't exactly know where my home is. I don't have the coordinates jotted down. Ooh, but I do have some other coordinates, so maybe I can triangulate. Because I think maybe it would be off this way. Yeah, it's loosely... You know, we're probably not super far. So let's go over. Ooh. No, those are some nests that have eggs that were taken from them. But I'm feeling like it's this way. And then we'd want to take this probably further this way. Trying to triangulate with the coordinates I have. If not, I'll just take my flight back to Nova Nimbus. And then we can know where to go from there. But since I can't simply... Oh. Okay, that one's already been broken into. So someone's already hunted that dragon. Noted. Let's see. Going over to here. Now, I think... Oh, no. We totally were going partially the wrong direction there. Yep, this is probably the right way. Look, I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I'm just looking for more eggs. So let's get that straight. Not lost. I am not lost one bit. I just want to know this. Jeez, this is a... Oh, wait, no, this is the one we noted down already. Yes. Nope, I did not note that one down. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, how about next time we stream, we have quite the dragon hunt. What do you think of all that? Ooh, this feels like it's close to Nova Nimbus. It's possible. There's plenty of eggs. There's... Oh, hatch dragons there. Look at that. Life, finds a way. Let's see. You have hazel eyes, which is green ember. Oh, okay. So this is where those guys live. I'll keep that in mind. Noted. Okay, jotting down the coordinates for that. There's lots of fire around the area. Fantastic. But I think... Oh, no, I need to raise this number. Ooh. I'm not going to go for any potential dragon areas right next to their thing, because I feel like that's their business. Do it in 2 days. That sounds good to me. Wink, wink. Ooh, a new hippogriff color down there. Well, we've seen it before. It's just one we don't have. There's another amethyst egg. A few amethyst eggs. There is a lot of dragon eggs here. Look at all these. A lot of red and amethyst, it looks like. No immediate blue eggs. So, I think I'm definitely headed towards my home now, though. So, we're almost there. I think I'm just about 1,000 blocks away. Should reincarnate my dragons. I don't exactly have that magic at my disposal, but I will look into it if I ever see something close to reincarnation magic. But, you know, that kind of seems more like Uncle Mom's thing, control over life and death. Maybe I could take that from him. Maybe I could, because he seems to have taken a liking to the lightning, so maybe I can get back at him just like he got back at me. Alright, so... I feel like our home is nearby here, but I don't exactly know where it is. So, we, oh no, wait, nope. Okay, let's just say I'm very lost. I'm very lost and I'm not found. I'm just looking for, I'm not lost, I'm just looking for dragon eggs. I may have went to the opposite coordinates I meant to go to. I knew vaguely where my thing was, it's just I was following the Z when I should have been following the X. So, I'm like at the opposite place I went. Oh, blue egg though! Oh, lots of blue eggs. I was barely looking anymore, but now we have the eggs. Yeah, necromancy's kind of a bit of an evil magic. Yeah. I thought my coordinates were there, it's just I accidentally went the wrong way. With all the multitasking and whatnot. So let's just make it a straight line so I don't mess it up again. Let's fly this way. Up, nope. We want to fly this way. Towards the sun. And then we will be able to make it all happen. Even though a diagonal route would be more direct. But I keep getting lost when I take the diagonal routes. Well, we have a jade dragon, which might embody the forest pretty nicely. Well, we're going to have a jade dragon, rather. A little bit of a hiccup right there. You know what I might do, since this is just a long flight home? I might just, you know, let you all off the hook right here. Open up the chance cubes right out here and see what we can do. So, let me just park on down here so Thor doesn't get himself into any trouble. And There we go. So, how many, I'm sorry, not chance cubes, but like blocks would we like to open today? How many do you all think that we have earned? You know, if you give me an honest answer, I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. But let's grab some lickety-lickety blocks. So, what do we need? 1, 2? 3? How many? Looks like 3 to me. We have 300 likes. But, are we able to make that 400? I'll give you all the chance. All of you can have the chance to make this happen. But of course, nope. You. I want you to fly away. Fly. Go. Alright. So let's break open a second one. We have a beacon from that. Not that I really need a beacon, but, you know, it's cool, I guess. And finally, the third block. Unless everyone, you know, proceeds to hit said like button and make this a 4th block. We have gotten ourselves more scrolls. That's good. Let's throw this scroll into here. Let's take these scrolls out of here. Thank you guys for supplying me with scrolls. This makes this a lot easier. Alright, like 3. Okay, I do appreciate the honest answers. 1 is in every 200. Yeah, but in the streams, when we're live right here with you, we skirt the rules a little bit. We go 100. Because I can't exactly give you guys credit for all of the love and all of the likes you give after the stream is over. Because, you know, I don't control time magic quite that much. But with 500 people watching, I suppose that is good. Now, I will like to let everyone know before we potentially open up this final block that I will be streaming once again in about an hour. Now, that'll be over on not of course the YouTube magic, but that'll be on the Twitch magic. So, if you go over to that channel and follow it, you will see a nice pirate adventure with friends you may know such as Mavoda and One Cutlass Colin and Gizzy of the Gazas. So, maybe even the Slade of the Blade. We'll make a crew out of all of our pirates and see what we can get into trouble on the open seas. I'm sorry, I seem to have fallen into a different voice for a second there. And since you guys are so close to the 400, I'll give you a break today, as long as you all promise to come back to the Twitch stream in an hour. So, whoppa! We have gotten some ender chests. Cool. Not bad. But aside from that, myself and Thor would like to say goodbye to all of you. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your hour until I see you again. And it's time to give out some whisper outs. So, Thor, we need to tell you something. Thor? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, whisper outs will go to Bad Wolf and Flaming Phoenix, Blue Dragon and Drago, Rebecca, Hannah, Smiles, Drillin, R3, XL, X-Hero, The Mortzar, Queen Asha, Jelloman, Pixel, Johan, Herobrine, Gamerlord, Derpachu, Jordan, Ham, Aiden, The Crazy Man, Big Buddy, Joe, Riley, Logan, a guy called Marcel, Prow, Knight, Itan, and a whole lot of other people. This is the point where it's moving too fast, so I will say good riddance. We'll see you all next time. I wasn't ready to